Have you ever just stopped and thought about your average morning? About how many incredible world-changing ideas are just hiding in plain sight? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to walk through a single day and uncover the history behind the life you live.
Okay, so to really get this, let's try a little thought experiment. I want you to seriously picture this. You wake up tomorrow morning, but everything you know is just gone. There's no buzzing from your phone, no hum from the fridge, no cars driving by outside. Just silence. A world powered only by the sun? It's kind of hard to wrap your head around, isn't it? Thankfully, that's not our world. So let's jump back to reality. Our story starts the second you open your eyes, right inside your home, which is basically a living museum of amazing inventions.
So, what's the first sound you hear? For most of us, it's our smartphone. But here's the wild part. That phone isn't just one invention. Oh no. It's this incredible mashup of technologies. Things like the internet and GPS, which actually started as government projects, combined with breakthroughs in computer chips and touchscreens from the private sector. All of that history, all that power, right there in your hand.
Then you probably wander into the kitchen and open the fridge. That simple move? Absolutely revolutionary. Before refrigeration, keeping food fresh was a constant, daily battle. People were salting, smoking, canning, anything to stop it from spoiling. The refrigerator didn't just keep our milk cold, it fundamentally changed how we eat and gave us back a ton of time.
The room's still a little dim, so you do something you don't even think about. You reach for the wall and you flip a switch.
And bam, this quote just says it all. In an instant, you've defeated the darkness. Thanks to Thomas Edison making the light bulb practical and safe, human beings were no longer tied to the sun. We suddenly had more hours to work, to read, to socialize. Humanity literally got a second shift. But hey, the day's just getting started. Our homes are bright, our breakfast is fresh, and now it's time to head out into the world. Which brings us to our next massive game changer. You grab your keys, you get in your car. Now, cars were around before Henry Ford, sure, but they were basically super expensive toys for the rich. Ford's real genius wasn't just the car, it was the assembly line. He figured out a way to build them so incredibly fast and cheap that a regular person could actually afford one. And just look at this incredible chain reaction. The assembly line led to affordable cars. Affordable cars meant you didn't have to live right next to your job anymore. And poof, the suburbs were born. This didn't just give us traffic jams, it completely reshaped the landscape of the country and created a whole new idea of personal freedom. So now you're at work, whether that's an office building or your kitchen table. Either way, you're plugging into a worldwide network that moves at the speed of light. I mean, just think about this leap. We go from Alexander Graham Bell's first phone call in 1876, just one point to another, all the way to ARPANET. You know what that was? A US government project designed to be so spread out that it could actually survive a nuclear war. That super resilient idea is the backbone of the internet we use for everything today. The pace of change is just mind-blowing. But we can't just skip over how huge that first step was. Before the telephone, if you wanted to send a message, it was just words on a piece of paper that took days, maybe even weeks to arrive. Bell's invention, it gave distance a human voice. For the very first time, you could hear the excitement, or the sadness, or the urgency in someone's voice from 1,000 miles away, instantly.
Okay, later in the day, you have to go to a meeting. You punch an address into your phone. You see that little blue dot that follows you perfectly? It's being guided by a whole network of satellites. And get this, that system was originally created by the US military to guide missiles. It's a pretty incredible example of military tech becoming a tool we just can't live without.
All right, the day is finally winding down. You head home, and even in these quiet evening moments, you're still surrounded by these quiet revolutions. Think about these simple things. Tossing your dirty clothes in the washing machine. Do you have any idea how much time that single invention saved? For generations, doing laundry was an all-day, backbreaking job. The automatic washing machine didn't just get stains out, it liberated millions of hours of human time and energy. These aren't just gadgets, they're progress. So let's zoom out and look at the whole picture. It's all connected. It starts with that very first flicker of a light bulb, pushing back the night, to the moment humans actually left the ground, shrinking oceans and continents down to just a few hours. From that first simple phone call that completely destroyed the idea of distance, all the way to today, where you hold a little device that's a key to basically all of human knowledge. These inventions, they're not just things around us, they are a part of us. So here's the big takeaway. The next time you flip a light switch or get in your car or send a text, just pause for a half second and realize that you're not just going about your day. You are the latest character in this incredible, ongoing story of human creativity.
And all of this leaves us with a really fun question. Out of everything we've talked about, from the simple light bulb to the super complex smartphone, which one do you think truly had the biggest impact on the world? There is no right answer, of course, but we are fascinated to hear what you think. Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for taking this trip.